and welcome to sweetcreekpatterns, where I feature modern folk for crochet patterns. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this super quick and simple little tassel basket. This basket is a really quick and simple make, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And this basket was actually featured in a magazine called the Crochet Home Magazine, and I can show you real quick where it was. But I will put a link in the description box down below to where you can purchase the magazine, and also where you can purchase just this pattern from my shop. And I also put the blog post down below, and so let's get started. Alright, so the supplies that you'll need today are your hook. I'm using a 7mm crochet hook. You'll need scissors, a darning needle, and then you'll need your yarn. Now I'm using Premier Basics Chunky, which is a number 5 bulky weight yarn, and I'm going to be using about a ball and about a ball and a half of yarn. So that's what I'll be using for yarn. And I forgot to mention, but this is in the color Steel. And then for the tassels, which was in last week's video, this is the color Mist, and it's the same yarn, so Premier Basics Chunky in the color Mist and Steel is what you'll need if you want to do the same colors. Alright, so now to begin, you're just going to grab these 2 strands of yarn, put it at the base of your hand. Then you're going to take the 2 strands and wrap it around going to the front, and then wrap it around going to the back. So you make a little X like that. And now I'm going to flip to the top side, go under, and then over and grab that back 2 loops, those back, or 2 strands, not loops, sorry. Back 2 strands, and then just pull that through. And now you're going to chain 1, and you're going to half double crochet 8 into the magic circle. So yarn over, insert into the big ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So insert, yarn over, pull through, and then there should be 3 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now I'm going to do that for a total of 8 times, so I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. 8. Now I'm just going to pull on this short tail to tighten, and you'll want to pull pretty tight, but not too tight that you'll break your yarn. And that's how it should be looking. And okay, so now for round number 2, you're going to slip stitch to join. So slip stitch to the top of your half double crochet. So to insert into the, sorry, let me re-say this. You're going to insert into the top of your first half double crochet, and then yarn over, pull through, and then pull through. That's a slip stitch. Now you're going to chain 1, and you're going to half double crochet increase in each stitch. So you're going to yarn over in, so excuse me, we chained 1. Now you're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and then you're going to go into that same stitch, and you're going to do the exact same thing. So you're going to do 2 half double crochet into the same stitch, and I'm making a yarn mess. Okay, so like that. Your 2 half double crochets into the same stitch, and I'll meet you back once you're done with round 2. Alright, I just finished round 2, and now you should have 16 stitches around, and now I'm going to slip stitch to join. So slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet, and now I'm going to chain 1, And for round number 3, you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch. So half double crochet increase, so 2 half double crochet into 1 stitch in the first stitch. Then the next stitch I'm going to half double crochet, and then in the next stitch I'm going to increase. So increase, half double crochet in the next stitch, increase in the next stitch. You're going to repeat that 8 times, and then you should be done with round 3, and I'll meet you back once you're done with that. Alrighty, I just finished round number 3, and you should have 24 stitches total. And now you're going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet to join, and chain 1. And now for round number 4, you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So I'm going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, I'm going to do now 2 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 2, and then I'm going to half double crochet into the next stitch. So increase, 2 stitches between, then increase. And then I'll meet you back once you are done with round 4. Alright, I just finished round number 4, and I'm going to slip stitch to join and chain 1. And now for round number 5, I'm going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then increase. And you're going to follow that repeat, so increase, half double crochet 3, you're going to follow that repeat, half double crochet increase, and then 3 stitches between 3 stitches, and then the next repeat, you're going to follow that repeat 8 times, and you should have 40 stitches when you're done with round number 5, and I'll meet you back there. Alrighty, I just finished round number 5, and now I'm going to slip stitch to join and chain 1. And for round number 6, you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then you're going to repeat that a total of 8 times. So increase, 4 stitches, and then go back to increase and 4 stitches. And I will meet you back once you're done with round number 6. Alright, I just finished round number 6, and I'm going to slip stitch to the top of the first half double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 1. And now for round number 7, you're going to half double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you will do that a total of 12 times, and I'll meet you back once you're done with that. Alright, I just finished round number 7, and now I'm going to slip stitch to join. Ooh, I missed that piece of yarn. There we go. Slip stitch to join and chain 1. And now for round number 8, you're going to half double crochet in the 3rd loop of each stitch. So let me show you what you do. So you can see I have a nice flat circle here. And what you're going to do is I like to flip it the other way. So now this is the bottom, this is the back of my work where my tails are. And what you're going to do is, I'm just going to bend it up a little bit towards me. You're going to find the 3rd loop. Now, to find the 3rd loop, so you can see there's the front loop and the back loop. When you look here, let's see if I can bring it closer. You can see that there's a front loop right there and a back loop. And here, I'll use this one. Maybe you guys can see that. There, front loop, and then there's the back loop. So this is what I'll call the first loop, or the first loop, the second loop, and then the third is right, if you turn this guy back a little bit, you can see that right there, normally you would insert right here, and the third loop is right behind where you normally insert. So let me show you again, real slowly. So first loop, second loop, if you bend it back a little bit, there's the third loop. And you might have to play with it a little bit, but once you can kind of feel it, you'll be able to tell where it is. So you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to go under these, so yarn over, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go backward. So normally you go this way, right? You insert in the front and go out the back, right? What you're going to do now is you're going to insert in the back of the first two loops. So there's the front, front loops and the back loops. You're going to insert backwards, and then if you just bend under and down, you'll find the third loop. Okay, I hope this is making sense. So you go insert, backward, so yarn over, insert backward, and then bend down, so insert backward, and then kind of bend your hook down, so insert, and then bend your hook down, and you'll catch the third loop. And then you're just going to yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through all three loops on your hook, and there you have it. There's your third loop. So once you do the first one, they all kind of start to bend. The third loop, it starts to just be easier. So because I don't know how you explain it, but the top loops tend to bend forward, and you'll be able to see the third loop. So here's the top two loops again. A recap. Here's the top two loops. There's the front loop and then the back loop. And then if you look, now that I've done my first stitch, it kind of wants to bend down to show the third loop, which is right, I'll go under with my hook, right there. So it's basically another back loop if you just kind of bend forward your first two loops. So what you're going to do is you're just going to do that in each stitch. So go backward and through it like that. So backward and then down, and then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops on your hook. Here I meant to have it like that. There you go. And there you have, and you're basically making the nice edge where you're going to start working up now on your basket. So I will complete round number 8, and I'll meet you back once you're done with that. One more thing I'm going to mention is that once you start working into the back loop, it just becomes really easy. So then you don't have to go as much forward and down and through. You can kind of just insert into the back, the third loop, and it's becomes much easier. So I can just insert, I don't have to go back and through. I can just begin to insert. It's the same thing basically, but it just becomes a lot easier. Alrighty, I just finished round number 8, and so now you can kind of see that we are beginning to work up on our basket. It has a really nice flat, thick and sturdy base, and now we're going to be working up. And so you're going to slip stitch to join and chain 1. And for rounds 9 through 19, you're just going to half double crochet in each stitch around, and you should of course have 60 stitches, and I'll meet you back once you're done with round 19. Okay, I just finished round number 19, And so now I have what looks like actually a basket. You can see there, yep. And I ran out of the dark charcoal yarn. You actually use 2.5 balls, or 2 and a little bit more, not quite a half, but 2 and a little bit more balls. And so I only had 1.5 balls of this, and so I'm just using some of the light gray color. And this is the mist color that you're going to use for your tassels. So, yeah. So now to finish round 19 and finish up your basket, you're going to slip stitch to the first half double crochet to join. You're going to chain 1, and now you're going to turn. So turn your work. And now what you're going to do is you're going to half double crochet into the third loop, or into the you're going to half double crochet into the third loop. So let me show you how to do that. You're going to yarn over, and then you're going to basically go backward into your work. So let me show you that again. So here, I'll be a little more specific. So when you're looking at this is what you're going to call your front loop. This is your back loop. And because we turned, our third loop is right down here, facing toward me. Now, normally if you didn't turn, it should be in the back, facing away from you. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get the third loop to bring to the back, if that makes sense. So I'll show you how to do it. You're going to yarn over, like with a normal half double crochet, insert backward into the top of the top normal 2 loops that you'd work into, and then you're gonna kind of push down, and there is your third loop. So you yarn over, insert into the top, and then kind of push down, and then yarn over, pull through, and pull through all 3 loops. And there is your first stitch in round 20. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue to do that in every stitch around for round 20. And I'll show you how to do it again, just so that you can kind of see it again. You're going to yarn over, insert backwards into it. So normally I would yarn over, insert in the front, going to the back. You're going to insert in the back, going to the front. And then you're going to yarn over, yarn over, insert, going backward. And then you're going to kind of push, or just do the motion of your hook going down. And then it'll catch the third loop. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And you're going to do that in each stitch, and so I'll meet you back when you're done with round 20. Alright, I just finished round number 20, and all you're going to do to finish this is just slip stitch to join, and then you're going to snip your yarn. You're officially done with your basket. So I'm going to snip, and then you're going to just yarn over and pull through your yarn over and pull through, and then you have this nice little rim here. Let's see. You have this nice little rim that you're going to put your tassels on. So now I'm going to show you how to do your tassels. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your tassels, and if you don't have your tassels made, just go to my last video, which was last week, and you will find the video for how to make these. And so you're just going to take this and take the knots, or take the 2 strands at the top, and grab your darning needle. And what you're going to do is you're going to attach the tassels on the ridge that your half double crochet third loop made, which is right here, and you're going to do it 10 stitches apart, so every 10 stitches. So I like to start right in the back. Here, let's see. Right in the back where my slip stitches are, just because it's a little bit of a spot that I like to just cover up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to insert it into the third loop of this thing. So what I'm gonna do is, you can see when I bend it down, there's the front 2 loops, and then the back loop is kind of on the inside and it's hidden. So if you lift up this, you'll see the back loop right here, the third loop, and you're just going to pull that through and then adjust it how you like it. And then I just do a simple, super simple knot to tie it off. So I'm going to take the other tail that I haven't used and go under right about there. It's not really a science, just however you can do it is great. And I'm just going to make a knot, and I'm going to do a double knot just to make sure it's secure. I'm just trying to go, my goal is to go under where the tassel will lay, so that you'll never be able to tell that there was anything other than a tassel here. So then I'm just going to cut this yarn. You can do this however you want. This is just how I am going to do it. So I'm just going to cut my yarn, and then I'm going to just kind of cover it up. And you can see now, it's hard to show this on camera, but you can see now that I have one tassel done, and it perfectly hides my slip stitches. So there that one is. Now for the next tassel that you're going to put on, you're just going to count 10 stitches away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you're going to put it onto the third loop here. And then you're just going to do that in every 10th stitch, and you should be done. Thank you so much for making this super quick and simple little tassel basket along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please comment down below and tell me what colors you made the basket in and what patterns you'd love to see from me in the future. And thank you so much for watching.